Oh, what did I do during quarantine? Well, I got loads of different things done around the house that I needed to do that like I just wasn't doing anytime soon. So I got that all done. I redecorated. I got some time to reflect on myself. I just got so much done. What about you? I read Mary-Kay and Ashley's books for the first time. Okay. Well, hello peoples of the internet, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. Okay guys, so for today's video, I am so excited for this video. Literally nobody asked for this video, also like literally absolutely no one asked for me to do this, but I found out that these books existed and inner child Kevin, 2000s, closeted Kevin is just so excited about this because I idolized Mary-Kay and Ashley when I was like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, I don't know, around that age. I was obsessed with them. I loved them so much. My sister, my cousins, we were all obsessed with their movies. We literally loved them, especially New York Minute. Mary-Kay and Ashley, New York Minute. That movie was just, it was so ahead of its time. It was just such a good movie and now I want to rewatch it, but that's not what we're doing in this video. But anyways, if you don't know who Mary-Kay and Ashley Olsen are, you're probably too young to be watching this video. But for the rest of you who do know and that you clicked onto this probably for this reason, don't we just stan them? Like, they were our childhood. They were our everything. I just loved Mary-Kay and Ashley so freaking much. And like, I hope they're doing great in life. Like, I hope they're thriving. I hope they're staying safe during this time as well. Like, I just hope they're well. Today, guys, I am going to be reading Mary-Kay and Ashley's box set that I have of their first 3 books. I'm so excited. So it's literally Mary-Kay and Ashley, Sweet 16. The books are called Never Been Kissed, Wishes and Dreams, and The Perfect Summer. Summer. Can't help myself. And yeah, also it literally says nowhere who wrote these books. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Mary-Kay and Ashley wrote them, but like, did they write them? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this was probably people just capitalized off how much money they could make off Mary-Kay and Ashley and were like, let's just write some books, stick their names on it, and there we go. Mary-Kay and Ashley wrote this. But it just says Mary-Kay and Ashley and then the books. Like, it doesn't say by. So like, did Mary-Kay and Ashley write these? I don't think so. So in this vlog, I will be reading all 3 of them. I will be sharing my spoilery thoughts on them all. So these are gonna have spoilers in case you wanted to read these yourselves. And also I did get these on Amazon as a used copy for like £1, which is basically €1.50. And I just can't wait to read them. Like, look at the looks they're all serving on the covers. Like, can we see this? Such icons. Like, I literally love Mary-Kay and Ashley so much. Like, ugh, they're everything. Okay, but before we get into reading these, I feel like there's something I need to do. Because if we're going to read Mary-Kay and Ashley, I feel like I need to get into the correct attire while I read their books. And like, this is not cutting it. Like, this color, like, of course it matches the aesthetic like of the pastel colors, like we love that, but I feel like I need to get into a double denim, ew, I can't believe I just said that, attire. So I'm gonna switch my outfit. Not many people can pull off a double denim. I am not one of those people. I definitely cannot pull it off. I refuse usually to wear it because I think it's just a tragedy at times, like wearing double denim. Like, not for me. But for the sake of my queens, Mary-Kay and Ashley, I'm going to get into some double denim, go back to the early 90s, live that moment, live that vibe, and it's gonna be everything. I might even do a little catwalk with it, but you know what? I can't use the music I want to use because I will get copyrighted. So, if you have a phone or any other device near you, I would suggest you look up the song Bring It to the Runway by RuPaul, and it of course makes sense if I'm gonna do a little runway in my double denim outfit. So play that song, and that's the song I want to use for my runway, but I'm gonna use copyright free music instead because if I use RuPaul's song, I will get copyrights. Like, mute me during my runway and play that song on your other device. And that's the vision. That is the moment I'm trying to live and recreate, but I just can't because copyright's a thing. Yeah, I'm fine. You're fine? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, so that was very short-lived, but as you can see, I found these like glasses that I have, which are kind of broken. And I feel like I'm just like a Barbie girl right now, or like a Ken doll maybe. Like, look at this double denim. Look at it. Look at the material. Like, this is honestly a fashion disaster. I'm so upset. This is really upsetting. Honestly, why am I doing this? No one asked for this, so why am I doing it? Like, why am I putting myself through this? I don't know. But we did it, and double denim, you know, I'm serving my early 90s. I'm ready for my Mary Kay and Ashley. We're ready. So now that that is done, we are going to start reading them. So the first one I'm obviously starting with is Mary Kay and Ashley, Sweet 16, Never Been Kissed, and it says, it's what you read. And then let me see what it says on the back. Okay. Sweet 16, it's a countdown to our best birthday ever. And it says May, 7 weeks till Sweet 16 party. First date with Jake. Oh my God, teen drama. Pick out invitations. First driving lesson. Shop for dresses. Makeovers. Oh my God, and then it says invite Jake to party and it's scribbled out. So clearly some tea is going to happen with Jake on the first date. Then on the 31st it says cancel party, question mark. Okay, that's some tea. Oh my God, what it says on the back. Real books for real girls. Okay, so clearly I'm not allowed to read this because I'm not a girl. Like literally, real books for real girls right there. Literally trademarked by Warner Bros. And like HarperCollins published it. I can't, honestly I just can't. Oh, it says who it's by. Emma Harrison. I knew Mary Kay and Ashley did not write these. When was this published? 1999. Okay, I'm starting with chapter 1. It's already iconic. I can't help it, but it's just like, which one's talking actually? Okay, Mary Kay is the one talking right now, and she's like, stared at myself in the mirror. The store dressing room was completely littered with clothes, but I'd found the perfect outfit at last. I couldn't stop smiling. She says to herself, do I look great or what? And then the answer was yes. Ugh. That self-confidence. This is why Mary Kay and Ashley were icons, why I looked up to them as a 9-year-old child. Like, was I even 9? 1999, hold on. I was 3. Toddler Kevin looked up to Mary Kay and Ashley so much. Oh my God, they just mentioned short denim shorts. See, I told you. They were the icons of denim. A little thing right now that's a bit hard to follow already is like they keep switching between Mary Kay and Ashley, who's speaking each time. Like it's now Mary Kay is the one we're reading through, even though it was just Ashley to no, I'm confused already, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Okay, so we just met Jake because they're kind of trying to plan their party, like what they want their theme to be, like all these different themes, and they're trying to think of one. And now they're talking with their friends they just met up with, and basically Jake walked into Starbucks and Jake is coming towards the table and Mary Kay has a huge crush on him because she says that she needs a whole hour to practice what she's gonna say to him. Mary Kay is coming through, like she just talked to Jake about how there's some party, like one of their friends is throwing a beach party and Jake wasn't gonna go because he's so over like beach parties, and so Mary Kay was like, oh my God, you should come, me and Ashley are gonna be there, and he's like, ooh, I will be there then. Oh my God, I swear if Jake ends up liking Ashley instead of Mary Kay, I am not over this. Like, how dare he betray my Mary Kay? I'm not having it. I will not have it. Jake asked Mary Kay out on a date. I'm so happy for her. So they're at like the party that they were going to, their friend's party, and Jake was there and he came over and started dancing with Mary Kay and Ashley, and then Ashley left to like go get the DJ to change the song to a slow song, and then Jake and Mary Kay were dancing, and then he was like, so do you think you want to go out sometime? And now she's so happy, and like Ashley basically helped it so much, and she's like, hey, that's what sisters are for. Ugh. This just reminded me why I love Mary Kay and Ashley so much. I honestly really hope they're doing well in life. Oh my God, now Ashley's meeting someone. Why am I so excited over this? I'm really living my childhood right now. Well, basically Mary Kay is like going around telling everyone that she's going on a date with Jake, and like Ashley's like, I'm so happy for you. And now Ashley was going to get a drink, and she did like the typical where you turn around and you bump into someone. It just happened, and I'm so happy now Ashley's gonna meet someone. I'm just so happy for both of them. I didn't mean to stare at him, but I couldn't help it. This guy was cute, incredibly cute. His shaggy brown hair fell into his eyes, the warmest brown eyes I had ever seen. I reached out to help him. When he grabbed my hand, my heart gave a little extra thump. Why am I enjoying this so much? I'm honestly getting concerned for myself. Okay, so Ashley basically like made the boy go away because she wasn't able to like talk to him or something. And now we don't know his name, don't know who he is or anything. And he's now mystery boy. So like, I feel like I'm getting the trope where like, you try to find the guy, like the guy who got away kind of thing. Like, I don't know why it's giving me early 2000s like rom-com vibes. It's like a Cinderella story. Like if you've ever seen a Cinderella story where like Austin like is trying to find Nomad for so long because he doesn't know who the girl is, like her name, and it's just giving me those vibes and I'm so happy. So Mary-Kate's date with Jake went very badly. She spilled water everywhere. She got spaghetti at a restaurant, which honestly, probably not the best thing to order because you have to slurp and it makes a noise. So like, bad move on her part. They went to see a movie that was apparently the worst movie ever. And then they banged heads because she dropped her popcorn in the cinema. And then when he was dropping her home, he was walking up to the door and he went to kiss her, but she turned away and he ended up kissing her ear. It was messy. Jake asked her out for a second date, but here is the catch and where things start to get juicy. They are supposed to be taking driver's ed on Monday, and Mary-Kate agreed to this date with Jake on Monday, forgetting that she had driver's ed with Ashley. And this was something they were supposed to be doing together, but now Mary-Kate's like, oh, I'll just change to different days. That's okay, Ashley. But like, Ashley's pissed because that's not okay because they want to do everything together. So is this the part where like, oh, because Mary-Kate has a boy now, she's gonna start forgetting about her sister? And that's drama that I live for. Okay, the drama is really starting because for their party, they were planning on only having girls at the party and like girl power being the theme. And now Jake is talking to Mary-Kate on the phone and they're talking about their party and the guest list and stuff. And then he's like, oh, I hope I'm on the guest list. And now Mary-Kate was like, oh. So now she's thinking that there should be boys at the party, even though Ashley has just decided that it's going to be girls only. So now there's going to be more drama. Update. So basically, we have found mystery boy. His name is Ben. So Ashley has found her boy and she met him at the driver's ed. And now she got invited to a party as a date with him. So we love that for Ashley. But then Mary-Kate and Ashley had a huge fight together because Ashley was sick of Mary-Kate being with Jake and constantly just talking about Jake. And so Ashley started doing everything for the party herself. She sent out all the invites. She did the guest list. And then Ashley was just like, how dare you, Mary-Kate? All you talk about is Jake. So like, I did everything. And then big fight and they're not talking to each other. Mary-Kate didn't even know about Ashley going on a date with Ben. So much drama. And I have finished book 1. So this one just ended with basically Ben and Jake. They're the two boys. Jake is Mary-Kate's, Ben is Ashley's boy. Basically, Mary-Kate had invited Jake to come to the party, even though it was an all-girl party. And then they decided, you know what, actually we'll have boys and girls there. But when they decided that, Mary-Kate had already uninvited Jake. And then Jake talked to Ben and Ben was like, oh, I'm going to Ashley's party. Are you going? And he's like, no, it's an all-girl party. What are you talking about? And then Ben was like, oh, I got invited. Now Jake thinks that Mary-Kate was lying to him. Drama galore, people. And so then they decided, you know what, we're just gonna go with a boy-girl theme. We'll call our party planner and we'll just change everything. Then the party planner calls them and he says that he's already sent out all of the invitations and it's only gonna be an all-girl party. So now it's a mess. They've got some cleaning up to do. They said they need to go get some of the invitations so that they can cut half of the girls, that they can invite boys, which sounds kind of bad. Like, why did you have to ditch half of the girls just to bring boys? Can you not just add them on top? Like, don't understand that. And yeah, so that book basically just ended with, come on, Mary-Kate, we have to find a way to get those invitations back because they're trying to fix everything. So, time to start book 2. We are moving on to Wishes and Dreams. Look at this iconic hat. Look at it. That is iconic. Okay, so here we go. What's this one gonna be about? So it basically is the same. It just says it's called Wishes and Dreams. It's a countdown to our best birthday party ever. Is this not literally the same thing? Yep, same catchphrase. Okay, it's now June and it says the party is on. Invite boys. Find place to have party. Invite more boys. Pick up birthday dresses. Call about flowers. DJ. Food. Break up with Ben? Question mark. I'm not ready for Ben and Ashley to break up. They're my OTP right now. Like, I honestly stan them. They're adorable. They can't break up. They were the mystery boy and mystery girl. They can't break up. Oh my god, this one's written by someone else. This one's written by Kathy Clark. And this one was written by Emma Harrison. Why are they changing up the authors? It's like one was just too embarrassed to be associated with it. Okay. Okay, so I've moved rooms, by the way, just in case you're wondering. I've moved into my parents' room because my neighbor started mowing the lawn and it was really loud in my bedroom, so I've moved to here. But basically, Jake and Mary-Kate are still, you know, not doing so great. But basically, Mary-Kate tried to talk to Jake and he basically just like shut her off. He was so freaking rude. Like, honestly, who is this boy? Like, it's not that big of a deal. He's blowing this out of proportion in my opinion. Like, she just tried to speak to him to explain everything. Like, literally just say, you can come to the party now. Like, this happened, blah, blah, blah. But he just wouldn't listen to her. He was like, sorry, I have to mind my sister and my brother. We can't talk right now. And he just walked away. Like, he just blew her off. I'm like, Mary-Kate, forget about Jake. You do not need Jake. Screw him. Her friend Brittany is trying to be like the reasonable one here, and she's like, this is not right. Maybe Jake's not the guy you thought he was. Maybe you should move on. And honestly, I think Mary-Kate should, because like she's known him for what, like 2 weeks, but like she needs to move on, like seriously. But she's like, but I didn't want to move on. I still want to get back together with Jake and I wasn't going to give up on this. Not yet. Okay, she really wants to try to get back together with him, but I think he's a bit of a dick, but whatever, Mary-Kate, you do you. I'm still just gonna ship my Ben and Ashley. Ugh. Bashley, that is their ship name, Bashley. Ugh, iconic. Such a cute and unproblematic couple. We stan.
A few moments later.
Okay, I was not expecting this, but now suddenly their friends Lauren and Brittany and stuff are like talking to Ashley about how Mary-Kate is so upset and like can't stop thinking about Jake, and she has his name scribbled everywhere on her journals and stuff. And like Ben is with them right now because they're getting frozen yogurt and stuff, but like she's like having doubts about Ben, and Ashley's just like, he's great, but I don't think about him day and night. I realized my notebooks were full of class notes and to-do lists, not Ben's name surrounded by hearts. I didn't email him 20 times a day the way Mary-Kate and Jake did before their fight. Mary-Kate said her heart did flip-flops every time she saw Jake. When I saw Ben, I felt fine, but no flip-flops, no nothing. And then she's like, I know me and Mary-Kate aren't the same, so maybe we think differently about boys. And then she's like, but a little alarm went off in the back of my mind. What if I'm trying to convince myself that I'm crazy about Ben, but I'm really not? What if he's not the guy for me after all? I feel heartbroken right now. I was shipping Ben and Ashley so badly. Bashley, they were my everything. But now, because Ben is too nice, Ashley's like, don't want him. Like, why do the good guys never win? So to make up for their issue that they did where I said that they invite only girls but they wanted boys to come, and they were trying to figure out how they were going to sort that out. So what they have been doing is they have been sending emails out to all of the girls that they invited, and they were saying like updates about like how they're going to be changing the location, because now that there was going to be boys, there wasn't going to be enough room for them all to have the party in their house. So they're looking for a venue, and they're sending the updates by email. But also they wanted to invite 50 boys because they had 50 girls, so they wanted to have the same amount of people, but then they realized they didn't know 50 boys to invite, so they came up with this idea to have it like a Sadie Hawkins kind of vibe, where the girl has to ask the boy to come with them. But now we have just realized Mary-Kate and Ashley, being Mary-Kate and Ashley, they put on the email, please invite the guys of your choice. Guys, plural. So now one of their friends was like, oh my god, I've invited so many guys. I've invited like all of my friends, and my brother's gonna get all his friends. So now there's gonna be a load of people that they weren't expecting because they put plural on the invite. So now there's going to be so many people, and they're panicking because they're like, the entire school is going to come to our party, the entire city, the entire world. Ashley whispered, what are we going to do? The drama just keeps unfolding. Ashley just dumped Ben, but like apparently he was feeling the exact same, so like maybe Ben is also trash. Boys just can't be trusted, moral of the story. And also Mary-Kate is back with Jake. She literally took him back so fast. Like he literally was being so rude and wouldn't listen to her side of the story and judged her for so much things, and then she took him back so quickly. I mean, she can do her, like, do you, boo-boo, and especially because she's so young, I understand we all make those mistakes, we have to go through it, but she shouldn't have taken back so quickly. Okay, and now I've finished book 2. So they finally had their Sweet 16 birthday party. It just took 2 books to finally get there, and then we got like 5 pages of the actual party, which was a bit weird. But the party seemed like it was very fun. They got a car, of course they did, like every Sweet 16 that I've ever seen on MTV. They always get a car, so did these. And also their dad got them jobs because their dad works in the music industry or something, and he was planning a music festival. And their dad got them jobs working at the music festival where they have to help set up stuff. But when they're finished doing all that, they get basically access to go see all of the different performers and meet the artists and the bands. So I'm assuming that is what we're going to be reading about in The Perfect Summer. Okay, it still says it's a countdown to our best birthday ever, even though we've just had the birthday. It says Ashley plus Brian forever. Like, is Ashley gonna find someone else this time? So this one is also written by someone else. It's written by Kieran Scott. Why does each book in the series written by someone else? I don't understand this. And this one was published in 2002. So they really took a whole year between publishing each of these books. Could you imagine if you were actually reading these when they were coming out and you had to wait a whole year just to read like this much? Like, okay. They're at the music festival right now and they've gotten their jobs. So Ashley is working at a burger van, not a burger van, a pizza van, like handing out pizza and food and stuff. People come up when ordering at the van. And Mary Kay is working at like the stages, moving equipment around like for bands setting up and stuff like that. But I think Ashley is about to meet Brian because she is serving pizza and stuff and someone came up to deliver plates or something. And she's like, hi, I'm Ashley. And he's like, hi, he said a bit timidly, Brian. I just want Ashley to be, oh my God, she loves bees. Brian and Ben, they both begin with the letter B. Clearly she has a thing for bees. Like, she wants to be with a boy with letter B. So I'm on chapter 8 now, page 58. And basically, Brian asked Ashley out on a date and he also drew a picture of her after literally one conversation. He literally drew a full-on charcoal picture of Ashley and then brought it to her and then was like, hey, do you want to go out sometime? When they literally spoke, I think 2 sentences to each other before then, but anyways, that's besides the point. And Mary Kay, as I said, she's working as like a stage head, so she's moving all of the equipment around and stuff like that. But there is this band called Glow Stick that they love, and there is the main singer in it called Gavin, what's his second name? I think it was Gavin Michaels. Mary Kay just met him along with her friend Melinda. Yeah, Melinda and Mary Kay met him, and he just asked Mary Kay out, and she said yeah, and like, she's supposed to have Jake. Like, I don't know, but like, I'm also living for like the cliche moments of like working at a summer festival and then like the main singer of the band falls for you. Like, I am getting New York Minute vibes and I'm living. Now Mary Kay is about to go with Gavin to dinner or something, and like, she's talking to her friend Melinda on the phone and she's like, what kind of friend would I be if I didn't let you go with Gavin Michaels? Because her and Melinda were supposed to do something else, so she's cancelling their plans. And then Mary Kay's like, see, there's the thing that's freaking me out. The words go out. I can't go out with him. I have a boyfriend. And then Melinda says, okay, girl, chill. Jake is not an issue here. No one has said the word date, right? So it's not like you're cheating on him. And then Mary Kay says, I guess not. Honey, you're definitely cheating on him. I have suspicions. Gavin is kind of like being like, oh my God, being a rock star is so difficult. Like, my life is such a mess. And he also just mentioned how his band or whatever, their recording contract is like coming to an end and they have to get a new one. And Mary Kay and Ashley's father is in charge of a record company. So I have a feeling that Gavin Michaels is using Mary Kay to get that contract with her dad. That's my tea. I don't think he even likes her at all. He's using her to get the contract while she is catching feelings and forgetting about Jake. the drama. Okay, I knew it. I called it. I knew that he was using her for their dad. Gavin has just invited like Ashley and Mary-Kate to some event or some concert thing with like all of these different bands. Mary-Kate said that she wanted to invite some of their other friends to come, but he's all like, I don't know, Mary-Kate, I doubt the guys would want too many staff people there, but you can invite your father if you want. See? He just wants the record company. He doesn't want you. She's being used. Now Jake has found out about Gavin and he's pissed, and I'm pretty sure they just like broke up. I mean, what does she expect? Like, you can't just talk to all these rock stars, not tell the rock star you have a boyfriend. Doesn't work like that. And I have finished book 3. So this one actually ended with Ashley's boy Brian getting a record contract and he won. Gavin was using Mary-Kate to get a contract with her dad, but she blew him off because she figured it out. Her and Jake were also fine in the end, so we love that for them, even though that relationship is a bit messy in my opinion. And then obviously Brian lives in Seattle and I don't think that's going to work for him and Ashley, so as much as I shipped them, I don't think it's going to work out. But also this book ended with some guy coming up to Mary-Kate and Ashley asking them if they wanted to audition to play a role in a movie. So I think the books are meant to end in a way that you start to watch the movies now that came out after, because they obviously go into acting after the books, if that makes sense. And I kind of love how they set that up. That's kind of iconic and I love that. That is it for me reading this trilogy of Mary-Kate and Ashley's books in quarantine. Why did I do it? I don't know. Honestly, like, why did I do this? In the same time, I relived my childhood. I remember watching all of these movies and just being obsessed with like all of the dramas and all the cliches. And I got that in the books. And obviously I'm way too old for these now, but like I still just relived my childhood and that's all that matters. So yeah, I think that is going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know down below if you have read these. I don't know if anyone out there has actually read these, but if you have, let me know. Also, let me know if you were a stan for Mary-Kate and Ashley like I was. That's it for this video and I shall see you all next time in my next one. So goodbye, guys.